Like literally all you need to know. Girlfriend went missing on birthday. He was a high school celebrity sports star. Gave up the glamorous life to be a soldier to find his girlfriend. Now you find out everything else.
Just for him to get your job.
Exactly. I think I do that spectacularly in my second arc with the royals and the nobles.
Yeah, because it's like you give enough to where they're invested, and then it's like everything else. It's like well, why does he still try to find this girl? She's been missing over a year. There's no leads. Like he's wasting his time. Maybe he's not wasting his time. Maybe like now creates all this conversation of like what could be going on, and you want to find out.
Where's she at?
Like,
what happened to her?
Yeah, exactly. Like that's literally what I thought about. I mean, no different than even in the one shot with Raya's story. It's like, girl was abandoned by her mom. Her universe is invaded by these monsters. They've taken over everywhere except one place. Heard a rumor mom could be in that one place. I want to go find mom, but I can't get in that place. They don't let people in. That's it. That like a 3-year-old can understand that. Now that was my goal. To be able to explain this stuff with such simplicity, but it's like it's enough context to where it's like, hey, I might want to get us a read, and that's all I wanted to do. Yeah, I don't know, like, but it's like even with all this, I'm learning. Like, I'm sure I won't look at my stories the same way now that I like 5 years from now. I probably won't look at this stuff the same. But it's like from where I'm at now, it's a lot different than where I was when I started in 2018, or even when 2021 or 2023. Like, if I'm not progressively getting better, then it's like it's no point in me doing this stuff.
Doing something wrong.
Yeah, I mean, like,
I also have to wonder if like mangakas who have long since finished their story, if they regret the ending of it, or wish they could go back and change it.
I think some of them do. I think Hirokoshi would have changed the ending of my girl.
To what do you think?
Like, I don't think he would have done that whole brain thing with Shigaraki and All for One. Like that like it started getting crazy after that. like that's literally where it went on a downfall. Like when he was trying to merge their consciousness, and All for One can use rewind and turn into a kid and go back in time. Like that's where it started getting like weird. But other than that, like, I mean, but again, man, I'd rather have like my story get to the point he did, because he still reached mainstream success. And if people are crapping on how my story ended, hey, you were invested enough to see it end crappy.
Yeah. So funny. What were you saying about Bakugo?
Just saying shout out Bakugo. Anytime I hear My Hero, you gotta shout out Bakugo.
Well, that was kind of botched too, though. My favorite character. He should have went out, like, he would have been as legendary as Rengoku. He should have went out. Like, he really,
I strongly disagree.
Really should have went out.
I ain't gonna lie, I would have been mad if they had killed him too.
But we gotta look at it though. Him surviving made no sense. Like, it literally should not have happened. He should have not survived that. It made no sense.
No, you know what doesn't make sense is that they have a character like Eri with a broken ass ability and they don't use her. That doesn't make sense.
There's a couple of broken characters like really low key.
You see what I'm saying?
Like him.
I feel he would have been more celebrated though if it would have got that ending. He would have literally been a hero.
No,
that would have been like a Glenn situation when they killed him. No, but
here's the thing. As I'm not talking about like real life people watching it, but like in story, he's not really liked. So it wouldn't have worked.
No, it would have worked because he was starting to change as a character at that point, Dom. He was becoming likable.
But he was only likable to his class, but I'm talking about like as like I guess in general, overall, people didn't like him. He was unlikable. That was the whole point of his character, really. So, I mean, his death, it would have been just brushed over, I feel like, by the public. You know, like, oh, he did that one cool thing, but, like, we still don't like him because
he definitely had the essence of a true hero, though. That was one of his...
Facts, 1%. Don't get me wrong, I'm not ragging on him. Like, he's my favorite character. I'm just saying, like, I'm glad he lived, and I'm not, like, I really... would have been upset if he died.
I mean, again, like, I think it could have went either way. I feel like for shock value, it would have been more impactful if he went, but He didn't, but I don't think that was necessarily a bad move either. I think it could have been one of those things where either way it could have had good impact.
Yeah.
That's just my take on it.
Glad he didn't go the other way though.
No, he needed to live.
Ginzu, what's up, brother?
I know that. Well, shoot, I can't even talk about this because you've never seen Bleach, so never mind.
Did you have Dom anything else on District of Heroes?
No, like I said, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Although I didn't
What's
know
up,
if
YouTube?
it completely finished or not, because I was like, if this is just
No,
like
he's not done. He had a to be
I
continued.
meant like just like the story like kind of mapped out.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I have like 30 issues structured out right now.
We are reviewing stories for indie creators. This is what we do. We do this every Sunday, but we're doing it on Tuesday today because I was out of town. But this is what we do.
I didn't know like what was too many issues for like a superhero comic like.
No, like I said, damn, like not because it's a lot. I said like damn, but like I figured that this was like a story that you just kind of made up on the fly.
Yeah.
That's usually how it be, and then like I get to like feeling it, and it's like oh, and then it just takes off, and then it's like.
It's funny. So you just have the whole thing structured.
Yeah, honestly.
That's what's up.
That's what it's about, though. It's about taking this stuff like moment by moment, day by day. You build brick by brick, and then next thing you know, voila, you got a sandwich of a story that's able to feed you and families for as long as it needs to. And that's why we do this stuff. So for any indie creators that are here, comment in the chat creator, and we want to work with you to help build out your story, your universe, get it from point A to point B, and let's go ahead and build something legendary. This is our way of giving back to serve the indie space and to be able to do something very impactful and meaningful here. If you are on YouTube, please DM me directly on Instagram or TikTok. It's One Nation Manga on both because I can't have another way to reach out to you guys on YouTube. So, but we want to connect with you guys. We want to work with you one-on-one. If you want to send us your chapter ones, we're going to be here Sunday, February 1st, because I'm going to be out of town in Arizona at an anime convention over the weekend. So I will not be available this Sunday. But next Sunday, we are going to be back to our normal routine. So that gives us a whole freaking week and a half to get all your stories. And we want to have a big mega launch to February. We want to review. We want to be able to really get into the nitty gritty of what makes you the dope creator that you are. That's why we do this. That's what we eat, live, breathe, and sleep for, to be able to serve the indie community. So I love and appreciate every one of you guys as we get ready to close out here. You know, I'm really grateful for all the creators that have shared with us. So thank you to Vars, Dom, Jordan. Thank you for your amazing stories. Thank you guys for being amazing teammates here with our company and helping so many indie creators. It's really beautiful, the community that we've built here. And this is just the beginning. So if you need one-on-one help with your story, just send us a DM. Because remember, you bet on One Nation. You never got to bet again. And that's the mic drop. So I love and appreciate you all. Everybody have a great week. Be safe. Take care of your mental health. Take care of your physical health. Hug your loved ones. Hug your friends and family. And we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Sunday, February 1st. So remember, you got a week and a half to send us your story. But don't send it too late because then you have to get the cutoff for the next week. But we love and appreciate you guys. Signing off.